I've been putting this off, but it's been too long and I need to tackle it today. Hey guys, if you are new, my name is Vanessa, and today we are going to tackle my kitchen cabinets and try to get some organization done in here. So I didn't go out and buy anything. I am just going to go through things. I have a lot of kitchen gadgets, appliances, and all of that, and I really need to make a decision on if I really need all of this or what I can do without, because some of my cabinets are overflowing and none of this is staged. It is real life. When we moved in last October, I just unpacked quickly, put it all up, and as we've gotten new items, I haven't gotten rid of old items and I've just added to it, and it is a hot mess. And there are some times when I open a cabinet, this one behind me especially, you're gonna see, and things fall out every time. So I definitely need to tackle this. It's getting a little crowded in here. So if you guys are new, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and come along with me as I tackle this kitchen. All right, so I thought I would give you a little overview of the kitchen first. That's Buford laying down there. He follows me everywhere. Whatever room I'm in, he is in. So only one of my children are awake right now, which is amazing because it is already after 9. It's about 9:13. So I've got one cup out here. That's where the kids eat breakfast. This is the area that we are going to be working on. We've got these cabinets. I'm gonna go through everything on the top two and just make sure that I use and want to keep everything. I actually already organized under the sink, so I will show you that. And this is just where I keep the kitchen cleaning supplies and all of that. So that's what that is looking like. My jet dry is almost done, but I typically use vinegar. So I've got my vinegar here. That is what under the sink looks like. And then these are non-working. Eventually I want them to turn out a little bit to keep some of our sponges in here. I think that would be nice. This is where we keep our recycle bins. So we've got 2 of those here. And then I might go through these. Some of them are dirty, so when everything is clean, this is overflowing, but this is where I keep the hand towels and the dish rags. I might go through this, but there's no really organizing this. They just stay in here until I need one. Always have a rag out and a hand towel out. I've got a few dishes on here that I will be putting up. This is full, almost. I'm waiting for my other 2 to wake up so I can feed them breakfast, and then I will finish loading this. So a lot of cups aren't even in the cabinet right now. They are in there. So we'll be putting those up later. And then we've got these cabinets to go through, and then these ones up here. A lot of organizing to do today. So before we get into cleaning out every single cabinet, going through it, getting some stuff for Goodwill, hopefully we can get rid of stuff. That's gonna be a problem of mine. I like to hold on to kitchen stuff. I wanted to thank EveryPlate for sponsoring this video. Now, you guys, if you have been with me for a while, you know that I have used EveryPlate several times a month for the past 6 months, a year, I don't even know how long, but I love using their delivery service. It's definitely the cheapest option out there that I enjoy. Their meals are so easy to put together, and I am going to share one of them with you guys a little bit later. And I can honestly say that their food is so delicious. I have shared several things that I've made over on Instagram, and I've also done a video on them as well, a non-sponsored video. I've been paying my own money for them for several months. So when they reached out, I said yes because I already love you guys. So I wanted to share my love of them with y'all because I know you're going to enjoy their service as well. I've got some of their food right here. This is where I always keep it when I get a delivery. All of the items that need to be cold stay in my fridge, and then everything else stays out in the box that they provide with the recipes, and that way it is right here, easy for me to grab when I want to make their meals, whether it is for lunch or for dinner.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop it
Okay, so I thought I was done with these two, which these were not very dirty. I did vacuum them out, but they were just like minimal little crumbs and stuff. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to fit this in here just to get this off of my counter, and that way I'll just keep this for gatherings and stuff. Like when people come over, I can use it for silverware, or maybe during the holidays, I'll put it on my dining room table, maybe even right now, I don't know, with like flowers in it or something. I think I'm gonna declutter up here a little bit, try to get rid of this, and that way I can just have my oils and my salt and pepper kind of over here in the corner, and then I'll just have my utensils over there. We're gonna try that. So I'm going to take out the items that we don't use all the time, like just for parties and stuff. These, and then these, and put them in the butler's pantry because I have a little bit of room in the cabinets over there. We're gonna try to fit these in here. Okay, 2 drawers done. There's my oils and salt and pepper. And now we're gonna go over here and clean out these ones.
We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now.
So I am a little embarrassed to show you guys this cabinet. Since I'm at his level, he's gonna be right here with me. Hopefully nothing falls out. And seriously, true life, like all I did was just shove everything in here. Ta-da! And I use these a lot. So every time I'm looking for a specific bowl, I have to take them out, put them up here, put them back in. So I have some room in my pantry where the rest of my bigger appliances are. So that's where I'm gonna put all my Dash appliances, but I definitely need to reorganize and clean this one up, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I just wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna do the easier ones first.
Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now.
All right, so this is where I keep my pots and pans, and until I figure out a better way to organize, this is how they're gonna stay. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull them out and vacuum, because like the other cabinets, it's not too bad, but there are little itty bitty crumbs in here, and I can see some pet hair as well. So maybe this will look a little nicer and put together when I'm all done, but until we upgrade our cabinets and get rid of these center bars, it really makes organizing pots and pans pretty difficult.
I can't tell what's wrong or right. Should I go without saying goodbye? All I know is I need to be somewhere else to set me free. I don't know what to do now. Need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be. I don't know where I belong, but I keep on searching for my home. There's a hunger in my
Okay, so it is 10:14. All the kids are awake. I got them all set up with breakfast. They finished it. I finished loading the dishwasher, so it is starting. So I'll be able to put all of that up and make sure that I have a spot for everything. So I'm gonna actually, again, I am just putting that cabinet off to the last possible moment because I know that's gonna be the worst, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these dishes that I hand washed earlier up. These pans actually go up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean out this one because again, I just kind of threw things up here. Some of these I use on the regular, some I don't. So I'm gonna get out my step stool because I am not tall enough to reach all of that, and go through all of it and make sure that I want to keep it all. And then my Dutch oven is super heavy, so I don't want it to be up here. I'm actually going to try to, well, I have plenty of room, but I'm gonna move things around in here and just put my Dutch oven right here and just push these things back because this is just our scale that we use sometimes but not all the time. And then our knife sharpening block and electric knife, I'm just gonna push those back and put the Dutch oven here since it's so heavy, and then kind of, and this is Bella, that's our other dog, and then kind of just reevaluate and organize the things up here. So there's a before because I don't think I'm gonna get a good shot with the setting the camera up, and then I will show you the after. Okay, here's the after. So I've got the things I use most on the bottom, and then the extra items that I don't use as often on top. All right, so most people keep their pans in the drawer, if you have one, under your oven. And I do have some in here. I have various things. So this is the next one I'm gonna clean out. I have older pans that I've been holding on to, but I've recently purchased these to replace them. And I like them up here. I just feel like it's easier to reach them. And then down here, I've got like my muffin pans and cookie racks and bacon racks, and then an extra rack that came out of my oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out. I know there's a couple pans in here that I can pull out to donate and give it a quick vacuum, and that way this one is a little bit more organized and cleaned out.
Where the sun won't go away.
Okay, nothing but real life here. How often do you clean the top of your refrigerator? I don't even know how many, maybe a handful of times since we've been here. And if you're wondering what this is a salt gun that my husband uses to get flies in the house. And the flies are no joke during the summertime, especially when you have dogs and kids going in and out and you have a door right here. Flies love the kitchen. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off. You can see some of the salt leaks out. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off, but I came up here because I'm gonna do this cabinet next because I have a clean picture to put up, and that's pretty much what I keep up here. I don't have too much up here. So I've got some pictures and vases, some extra items that I don't use all that often there, and then I picked those up because they were clearanced out, and I've only used a couple of them, but I have some canning jars, so I'm not gonna get rid of those just in case I ever end up using them. So I'm just gonna take everything out, give it a quick vacuum. It shouldn't be bad at all. I don't really see anything. I see like a couple little crumbs or something, or flour things that were stuck to the vase, but this this definitely needs to be wiped down. Again, because it's so high, you're just gonna see the before and after. So just a little bit more organized and a lot less dusty.
Wide awake with an open mind, looking out from a mountain high. I don't know what to do now, need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be. Holding feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me.
Okay, so this cabinet I'm having a little dilemma with. This is all plates that we use all the time for dinner. I've got my two go-to sets here, and then of course paper plates. This is what we use on the daily. This set, this set, this set, these items, I just need to. I got this because I had an idea, but I didn't realize like how small it is compared to the ones I already have. So this one's going. And then this is gonna go with my like party stuff. But the rest of this, these items and these items, I use for videos or pictures, just because you're supposed to use like as white as you can for food, for taking pictures. Obviously I'm not a professional, I just kind of keep these on hand. Sometimes I use them in videos, sometimes I end up just using what I go to on the normal. Like normally when we eat food, it's on these, not this. This is just because I have this channel. So I do have the space for it. I mean, I am very thankful that we have, you know, tall cabinets with lots of space. So I am gonna keep those, but I cannot make up my mind on these. I was on the hunt for these for almost a year before I found them, and I have an entire collection. The rest of the glasses are in my wine cabinet in the dining room because there's no room in here for them. I had them all on that top shelf there, but I don't use them. I mean, they are super cute, and obviously, you know my channel, lemonademom, my last name is Lemon, if you guys did not know that. They're beautiful, I just don't use them. So I don't know if I should keep them. Should I hold on to them just because I have this space? Or, I mean, they don't get used at all, ever. I think I set up my table once with them, and then I was just like, that's too much lemon. So I might get rid of them after all the heartache of trying to find them, and you guys helping me if you have been with me that long. Oh, it's hard. This is a hard decision. I just don't use it. So why should I keep it if I don't use it, you know? Like, it's just gonna sit there. Do I keep it just because? No, that makes no sense. So I do think I'm gonna get rid of it. I just went through all of that with y'all, I'm sorry. But you guys help me, even though you're not like here physically in my kitchen, you help me work it out. Okay, don't hold on to things that you don't use. This has no sentimental value to, you know, for me. They're beautiful, yes, but I don't use them. So those are gonna go. All right, I'm gonna put the rest up, and I do feel like I'll love seeing it much more cleaned out and not so overly packed up there.
I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my...
Okay, here's another cabinet that is not as bad as that other one, but there are quite a few things in here and I don't use them all. So I'll definitely be able to get rid of a little bit in here, but I am saving the worst. That one's not that bad. The one behind me is bad. I'm gonna save those two for last. I'm gonna head over here and check out these two drawers, which is where I keep the hot pads and all of that. And there's definitely dog hair and little crumbs and stuff in here. These are little soup or bowl hot pads that a really sweet subscriber sent me. I love them so much. My daughter Paige actually uses them a lot as well, but these are amazing if you guys are wondering what those were. And these are just my oven mitts, and then the hot pads. I can get you rid of these because I don't use them at all because we do have granite, so I don't have to put a pad down before I put anything else down. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in my donation pile and then pull all of this out. And you can you see the crumbs? Maybe because it's by the microwave. I don't know how these drawers get so many crumbs and stuff in them. But I'm gonna go ahead and get everything out and vacuum it out.
I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
Okay, so now it is time for lunch, and I am gonna go ahead and whip up one of these recipes that EveryPlate sent me. Typically I do make these for dinner, but this one just looked like a great meal to meal prep because my husband does work outside the home. So I went ahead and whipped all of this up a serving size of 4, and that way I had some in the kitchen. So if you guys are new to EveryPlate, they are affordable, fun, and so easy to make. As America's best value meal kit, they are a cheaper and healthier alternative to takeout or delivery. The recipes come together in about 30 minutes and they're easy to follow directions. Definitely take the stress out of mealtime. I mean, I'm able to just whip this up during lunchtime while I'm also getting things ready for the kids, mom life. It's super easy to multitask, let me tell you. So I have tried several other meal kits out there and their options cost around $10, some even more per serving, whereas EveryPlate offers their 5 chef-designed recipes each week from only $4.99 per serving. Definitely a big difference right there. And on top of that, they gave me an awesome deal to share with y'all. So if you use my code lemonademom3, I'm gonna pop it up on the screen, and it's also going to be linked down in the description. You're gonna get 3 weeks of meals for only $2.99 each. That is amazing, and I definitely wanted to share that with you guys as soon as I saw that they were going to give me a link to share with you guys that we're going to give you a even bigger discount. So let's go ahead and finish up lunch. As you can see, there's just 6 super easy steps for me to whip this up. So it's not going to take me long at all. And it's a nice little break in between finishing out my kitchen. You know, I'm putting those last 2 cabinets off. So this was definitely a nice little break in between organizing and cleaning out the kitchen. All right, lunch is ready. Typically I do use these for dinner, but I thought this would be great for meal prepping. So I did go ahead and opt to make it for lunch this time. So this is my plate, and since I was talking about the specialty plates that I got just for pictures and stuff, I figured I would use one of those to show you guys. That is my lunch. And then speaking of meal prep, I did go ahead and get the rest of it because it does serve 4. I put it into little containers for the rest of the week for my husband and I. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the tops on these, get these in the fridge. And I'm going to eat my yummy, delicious lunch. The kids already ate while I was cooking this. I got them set up, they already ate. So as soon as I'm done eating this, I can get back to those 2 cabinets that I've been putting off. Okay, lunch is over and I've just got the 2 bottom cabinets left, and these are the ones that I really need to go through and organize. This one has mainly things that I use for meal prepping, leftovers, little bowls that the kids can get for snacks themselves, they can reach, and basically, yeah, like meal prepping and leftovers, and it's got some bowls back there. So I think I'm gonna keep this like this. I'm just gonna clean it up and organize it a little better, but this one is a hot mess. So this one has, like I said, some of the smaller appliances, hand mixer, and then a bunch of bowls, and I have Instant Pot stuff back there, which I think I can take that out and put it in the pantry as well with my Instant Pot, so it's not back there. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean both of these out together, get everything up on the counter, and then see if I wanna move things around, see what I can do to make them look better, make it a little easier for me to get things out and not so chaotic.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution.
All right, so I went through everything on the counters off camera because I really had to think about it and I didn't want y'all to just see me staring. And then I kind of put everything together so I could see what I have. I already have a ton over here that's going to donation, and it was really hard on some of these items. I was like, ugh. But I just, at the end of the day, I can't keep what I don't use. So this is what I'm left with, but it's still a lot, and I'm trying to talk myself into it, but I know I need to get rid of something. So one thing I did was I went through all of my containers, and I'm keeping, for now, until I start putting things up, my glass containers. I got rid of everything that was plastic other than, I got rid of the things that I would put things in that I might heat things up. Like, I'm just keeping the glass for when I ever use the microwave. I got rid of all the plastic stuff. Like, this is a guacamole keeper that's plastic. I love this. This is from the Dollar Tree. I put my hard-boiled eggs in this. It works and holds them perfectly. And then I do like these berry containers from the Dollar Tree, but I am looking on Amazon. I just haven't found ones that I think that I would really like just yet, because now that my kids are eating more, these aren't big enough. I always have extra that won't fit in here. So I need some that are a little bit bigger but are great for berries, but everything else is pretty much glass or ceramic. I got rid of all of my lunch containers except for the ones that are in my refrigerator now with my lunch that I prepped. I will be getting rid of those, and I'm gonna slowly get glass ones for my husband or myself when we're meal prepping for lunches and things. So I have those two, and then over here, I have a lot of bowls. I think I am gonna get rid of these two plastic ones because I have enough bigger ones that are a little bit nicer. Typically I put, if we're having a lot of people over, like chips in this, or watermelon is the main thing. And these are from the Dollar Tree as well. And if you can see, they're stained from how many times we've used this for watermelon. So I think I'm gonna get rid of these two because I have enough bowls that are bigger. Like this is a good one for watermelon, and then I have this big one, and these are all sets. I have them separated by sets. Like these are 2 different sets, but those can go together, and then I can just keep those lids. These are my Pioneer Woman ones that I have. They're a little nicer. They are smaller. And then this one I believe is from IKEA. Yeah, this one's from IKEA. So I've got plenty of bowls. And then this is a bowl I use for bread to set out on the table, breadsticks and dinner rolls and stuff. I do use those. I have 3 different colanders. I use these 2 bigger ones for when I'm rinsing off produce. And then I use this one for like noodles and draining things and stuff like that. And then here's my gadgets. I'm actually gonna try to keep them in here instead of putting them in the pantry because my oldest daughter uses them quite often. So I'm gonna try, one of them I feel like was put up before it was cleaned because I had a little bit of a leak, and I just saw some right here of the spray or something. So I'm gonna have to double check these. I might have to wipe those down really quick. And then here's all my bigger gadgets that won't necessarily fit in here. I can probably fit my pineapple core in one of these. I'm hoping to keep these in here as well. So now's the tricky part, putting everything up and seeing what will fit and if I have to declutter any more.
Never thought I'd meet someone like you. You know you are the reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution.
Okay, definitely much better. I have my like nicer bowls, I'm gonna call those, in here. All my smaller appliances that my oldest daughter uses a lot, and then my smaller items that I use. I did move guacamole, and I use this for dressing, homemade dressing. I moved that in here. Definitely a lot easier to see what's in here and get what we need. And as far as this one, I did end up getting rid of a few more items, and I'll show you those. So I kept all our like meal prep and leftover glass containers up here. I did move like the mixing bowls in here. So that way everything that I need when I'm meal prepping and cooking and stuff is right here. So this is what this one ended up looking like. And these aren't in here all the time. Right now, I've only got like 1 egg left over. We're about to do a monthly grocery haul. So these are about to come out. And then I use this for any yogurts, like the Danimal smoothies that I get for the kids, or an excess amount of snacks for the fridge, I will keep in there. So these aren't here all the time. Still got plenty of room left in here, but I really like how cleaned up it looks and how I can easily get whatever I need. Now, obviously, when I am like using the salad spinner or anything like that, I have to take these items out to get to that, but that's just what happens when you have deep cabinets. So I don't mind that, but I think it looks a lot better, that is for sure. And I've got a nice stash of items to take to Goodwill. These are the glass items that I decided not to keep. I have plenty of small bowls. I don't need these ones. I hardly ever use these tiny little ones, and then I don't use these either. I have plenty of other glass dishes in there with lids. So that's everything that I now need to bag up, box up, and get out of my kitchen. Okay, I am enjoying my kitchen much more now, knowing that all the cabinets are cleaned out and organized. I already got all the dishes done in the dishwasher, ready to add more at dinner time so I can start it. And this is looking a lot less cluttered, and I'm really excited to start like cooking and seeing how much easier this cabinet and that other cabinet are going to work for me. So I got everything put up except for the lemon dishes. I am second guessing myself again. I'm gonna let these sit out for a little bit, look in my wine cabinet and see the other pieces that I have for this set, because I don't know. You guys let me know what you would do. Would you hold on to them just in case? Like, what if I want to plan like a lemonade or lemon themed party or something? I already have everything. I have the space, like I said, up there, but I don't know. So I am gonna let this sit here just to make sure that I really want to get rid of it. But for now, everything else is already in bags and boxes ready to take to donation. I'm excited that this kitchen is finally organized a little bit better than it was when we first moved in. All right, so it is actually timestamp 2:43. So it took me a little while, but I mean, mom life. There were plenty of stops in between breakfast, lunch, kids coming in and playing and asking questions and wanting my help for certain items. So it definitely didn't take me as long as I thought though. I had assumed that this was going to be an all day thing. I was actually gonna go ahead and cook another EveryPlate meal for dinner, because this one my kids are really going to enjoy. They love anything with mashed potatoes and meatballs, and like I already mentioned, I use them all the time, whether it's a sponsored video or not. It is my honest opinion. I enjoy them. I use them several times a month, and I have shared that with you guys in the past. So I did want to thank EveryPlate one more time for sponsoring this video, and also a huge thank you to you guys for sticking around and hanging out when I do these sponsored videos. So I hope you enjoyed this kitchen organization. It really needed to be done, so I figured I would bring you guys along with me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.